24 seconds, no problem.
So when you went to Best Buy, we were like, big up for Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Over the loudspeakers, like, Shohei, you left your suitcase. I'm like, holy fuck, is it Shohei? His last name was like Martin. I'm like, who the fuck named Shohei Martin?
Welcome back to another episode of the Seein podcast. Remember, you can get this podcast wherever you find them. That's Spotify, that's Apple Podcasts, and make sure to like and subscribe. We're finally back in the chairs. Everyone's in cheery, spooky season vibes.
Yeah. You want to talk about your costume right now? Like what?
I'm the spooky.
Why are we halfway in, halfway out?
Because it is
true.
so hot in here that if I put this on, I'm going to be dripping with sweat. So I need some sort
I
of
feel
my
like you're
body.
not fully committed. I'm fully committed.
Yeah.
That's crazy out of Stitch.
I'm confused too. I left.
Hey now. No.
Wait, what are you supposed to be?
It's a spooky, scary lion. What are you? There's just a lifeguard.
I'm Larry the Lobster. But no, I was confused. I was gone for the weekend, and it looks like the Halloween fucking store in this house.
Yeah.
Who was responsible
Spirit
for
Halloween.
I went on a little bit of spree with the GF, and we decorated the place. We got a huge inflatable for out front of the house.
that? Yeah, what is that, dude? I
It's
was
a
spooked
spooky,
out.
scary tree.
I was spooked
Dude,
out.
yeah.
we
boy.
were talking about it like when we order food, like Uber Eats, like we ordered like at late last night, and we have like a fog machine, like a mini fog machine now, and like a spooky dude out front, and skeletons hanging from the tree. Like, would you shit yourself if you're an Uber Eats driver? Like 2 a.m, like it's cold, it's windy, and you just later like.
You just have that guy blowing at
I
you.
literally like I'm not getting paid enough to fucking go up to that doorstep right now.
I feel like I'd either be like, these people are out of their minds, or I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a good job.
Yeah.
No, you like spin a rack at that store though.
No.
No? Okay.
Not bad at all. It was
Okay.
Halloween. So we went to Spirit Halloween. Horrible. The worst I've ever seen like a store, and I'm a Spirit Halloween fanatic. I love Spirit Halloween.
It was
But
bad?
the place we went was like Halloween City. Fire. It was like
Okay.
50% off the whole store. It was sick.
Let's go.
So
fucking love
it
that.
looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I feel like
Preach,
it
preach.
does look pretty good.
Mm.
Very spooky.
Very spooky.
It's a little scary. This thing is so hot. I'm sorry. I'm literally like
Like I feel like
sweating
it's not
under
that
this.
hot.
It is. I feel like a baby. Like this is literally like insulated for sweat.
Yeah,
like
100%.
actually
Little sweatsuit.
insane.
You're
Dude,
being
how did
mean,
you?
bro.
So tell me, like, walk me through what was going on with your costume, Trent. If you guys listening to the pod, Trent's dressed up like a lifeguard right now.
Mm-hmm.
How did you pull it all together? Because this doesn't look like a store-bought Halloween costume.
No, it's just some shit I've got in my closet. I had to put something together.
For what
the pod.
occasion is that for?
Actually, super weird random
Oh,
backstory.
here we go.
But in my family, whenever we do a family trip, my family that's in Oklahoma, it's really big. My grandma and grandpa are very like by the books, and like everybody needs to have a role, like helping like whatever it might be around the house when we're on a family trip. And my grandma takes it very seriously, and so she literally assigned like all the family members roles that they're responsible for throughout our trip in Hawaii.
And you were the lifeguard.
And my brother and I were both the lifeguards.
That's so cool.
You guys made off scot-free. There was definitely like
Yeah.
garbage, man.
Yeah,
Like, the
dishes.
cooks,
Yeah.
and you got lifeguard.
What are the other rules?
Like this, my sister's dishes.
And you
That's
got
crazy.
lifeguard.
That's crazy.
Lifeguard meaning like you got to pick up the towels around the pool, you got to wash the towels, you got to make sure all the trash around the pool's gone. It
So like
wasn't-
your sister, did she get dishes?
Just every dish.
Garbage.
Just like a shirt that says dishes. That's insane. That's
Oh.
Were the costumes your choice, or is it something your family? Like?
Yeah, my brother, no one had a costume, but my brother just got this for me and him, and we were just making a meme out of it the whole trip. It was funny.
That's
I
fire.
I
was
like
like,
it.
no running on the pool deck.
Yo, Apple, if you have
Stupid.
AirPods in, you probably
Yeah,
just
you
threw them
GGs.
across the room.
Yeah, GG's.
I feel like also crazy weekend in the NFL. World Series is kicking off. I'm friends with a Vikings fan,
And he's in new shit.
dude. Speaking of like
Same.
throwing your AirPods,
Dude, one of my friends who's a
Mm.
diehard Vikings fan, I've never seen him tweet ever in his life. And he tweeted for the first time.
What?
If you're a Vikings fan, if you're like a Vikings fan, what's the pulse check on Kirk Cousins tearing his Achilles?
I don't know. I feel like you thought you were all the way back, right? You're 4-4 now after starting 0-4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You thought the team was all the way back, and now you're just confused. Like Kirk, you. When did Jay Jettis get hurt? Actually, because now that I
Couple
think about
weeks
it, are
ago?
they undefeated without Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, I think so.
That's insane.
Yeah. But I feel like that happens sometimes when you have to rely on someone so heavily and then they go away. You find like other options and you find other ways to win.
Dude,
Well,
he
I was
looks-
gonna say too. I feel like Kirk Cousins is like so underrated and like
He looks
so
so
unappreciated, and like I feel like this is gonna really like show like how much they need him.
Yeah.
Like depending on who they get, but that's a big cut, and I had him on
He
fantasy.
looked so freaking good in that game. He's looked good all year.
Yeah.
But in that game specifically, he was.
No, he
throwing
puts up
dimes.
sneaky great numbers,
Yeah.
like great numbers.
Who do you go get? I feel like the most popular trending one right now is Jameis Winston. Ryan Tannehill, definitely an option. Like, where do you go? Obviously, if you're a Vikings fan, you're cracking a beer and you're drinking on Monday because your team's over. But I feel like if you get Jameis Winston, that becomes the most electric team of all time.
That would be
Imagine
electric.
Jameis Winston and Justin Jefferson.
Ah.
He's just
You know what I mean?
ripping that ball across the park.
Has Jameis proven himself enough, like on previous teams? Like,
I don't know.
I think like post LASIK Jameis, because you remember he literally like said in a press conference, he's
Yeah.
like, I can't see,
Which is
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, that was a
Jameis,
crazy thing.
go get LASIK, dude. There's a surgery that
You
now
got
you can
money.
see. Yeah, you have enough money for it. So then he got LASIK, and then he was never really a starter after that. I mean, on the Bucks, and then the Bucks brought in Tom Brady, and I think that kind of canned him. Now he's been on the Saints, just kind of marinating in Q.
Do you trade for like obviously long shot? Do you trade for Justin Fields who's in a bad situation? Do you trade for Jameis Winston? Do you go get Ryan Tannehill? Or do you just tank the season away and go, we'll just get a quarterback in a great quarterback draft? Like if you're a Vikings fan, someone put yourself in their shoes, what would you want?
I don't know the Vikings. Who's their backup? I don't know.
No idea.
Their backup's Jaron Hall. He's the
Jaron
dude
Hall.
from BYU last year.
Oh.
Some
They're not-
I've heard some Vikings fans say they want him, but go ahead, Trent.
They're not really in. Such a tough spot to be in because like you could just tank and go get Caleb Williams, but they're 4-4 in a shit division with a chance to still win it, so they can't really tank.
So who are you getting? That's
I
the
don't-
question.
I don't fucking know.
I think you
You
go
have
get
to have an
know.
idea.
I don't know.
I think Jameis Winston makes you a playoff team. I think Jameis Winston.
Jesus.
Jameis William Winston.
I just had a
What,
stroke
dude?
live on the
Jeez.
pod.
Go get Justin.
Does anyone else smell burnt toast?
It's your brain, brother.
Dude, that's literally like a symptom of a stroke. I think you go get Jameis Winston. He makes you a playoff team. He makes you a contender. Right now.
You know what's
Plug and play.
crazy? A name you didn't mention, Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh.
Pretty sure he used to play on the Vikings, right?
Yeah.
My
He
trip.
used to play in the Vikings.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy
Yeah.
Two Gloves. And it's just like sneakily the backup for Carolina. Seems like Bryce Young's the guy. But
Andy Dalton, another option you could trade for.
I think the Saints need Jameis in that back pocket. Like if Derek Carr gets hurt, which he already kind of did, they had Jameis in there and he was okay. Taysom Hill, they don't believe in his arm whatsoever. Clearly, they've had opportunities to start Taysom. He's had his opportunity. Taysom's done. So they need Jameis to stay on the Saints. I don't think he goes to the Vikings. What about Kyler Murray, LC? What's going on with Kyler? Do you think?
He's returning next week. And with how Dobbs has been playing, I think that's still their
get-
guy for this season.
I think the Cardinals also set it up for Kyler to come back by being like, all right, we're going to play Clayton Tune week before Kyler gets back, and Clayton
Yeah.
Tune's going to drop an egg.
Wait, Dobbs got benched?
Yeah.
Yeah, go get Hall of Famer Josh
I
Dobbs.
did not know that.
Oh, yeah. If you're the Vikings,
Yeah.
Hall of Fame,
Or
J.
do you
Dobbs.
just see how like this Hall guy does,
Yeah,
and then
that's-
just kind of go from there? I don't know.
But that seems just like at that point, if Hall experiment, let's call it the Hall project,
Yeah.
fails, like you just
You're
kind of move.
moose.
You're throwing him in the fire for sure.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Trade for fucking Tom Brady on the Titans and Will Levis.
Nah, the Titans want Will Levis now,
I feel like it'd be a perfect situation for them to get Ryan Tannehill with how Will Levis played.
but nobody wants stinky Ryan Tannehill.
But it's like, what are you
Josh.
willing to give
Tannehill's
up?
Essentially, Kirk Cousins. Like they're not.
No,
like,
he's not.
I mean,
Whoa.
That's a horrible take.
But it's like, who would they want to give up? Like,
Cousins
is it
is
really
a way
worth
better.
it?
Ryan Tannehill beat Tom Brady in a playoff game.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins is definitely way better than Ryan
I feel like
Tannehill.
Derrick Henry probably beat Tom Brady in a playoff game more than Ryan Tannehill.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'd take Kirk over Ryan.
I don't know.
Tannehill's a bum.
Yeah.
He just lost his
Dude,
starting job to Will
He's
Levis.
There's no debate
He-
between
but he just lost his
Kirk
job.
Cousins and Ryan Tannehill. There's no debate.
No.
There's no debate.
No.
Ryan
They're
Tannehill-
both guys that won't get you over the hump, but they'll do their job. That's essentially what they are.
It's fair.
I'll tell you who got over the hump. I picked up a Best Buy order for Ben Simmons this week.
What?
Yeah,
I
we
feel
need
like-
to hear this shit.
I feel like that went under the radar. I guess his agent has connections with one of the guys that we work with, and he was coming to Dallas to play the Nets and needed someone to pick up a Best Buy order, and my apartment was like 5 minutes away from the hotel, so I was like, all right, I'll pick it up.
What?
It was all gaming computer stuff. It was like cords.
Wait, so we're fading him?
No, but so I like go to the Best Buy. I'm like, hey, I'm picking up this order for Ben Simmons, whatever. I get the order. I like go to the hotel, drop it off. The guy had no idea who I was talking about at the front desk. I was like, hey, I'm dropping off a Best Buy order for Ben Simmons. And the guy was like, what'd you say his name was? And he was like typing on the computer. I was like, dude.
What?
It was like Ben
It's like,
Simmons.
I know he's
and
here.
He was like, I don't have a guest under that name. Are you sure they're staying here? Is there another name? I was like, he's on the Brooklyn Nets and they're staying here. They'll be here in like 10 minutes. He was like, oh, the Brooklyn Nets are staying here.
Yeah.
Why don't I take this from you? I'll put it back here. DM Ben that I dropped his order off, never responded. Kind of a dick move.
Did he see it?
No.
Oh.
So when you
well,
went to
shit.
Best Buy, we were like, pick up for Ben Simmons.
Yeah. And
You're
then
like, I don't think you're the right guy, dog.
I had to show them the little like QR code thing.
That's
Wow.
nuts.
Yeah.
What is he gaming on the road?
I don't
is
know.
that?
It looked like cords for a TV and then like a plug-in for a gaming computer. I don't know.
Okay.
You probably didn't
That's
even know
cool.
that someone went and got it for him.
A
you know?
little appreciation would have been nice from Ben.
Yeah. I'm sure his DMs are not the nicest place to look
That's
at.
true.
Yeah.
And then you just see
that's
Mikey
fair.
over. Yeah, I dropped off your Best Buy order.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you and Ben Simmons would get along, Trent.
Why?
Both have some pretty mean DMs.
We both have the yips.
Little bonding.
Both have the
Yeah, he can't shoot a free throw. You can't throw the ball back to the to the pitcher.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
That's
Mm.
bad.
Bad.
That's not doing your job.
No, it is not.
A couple guys did their jobs this weekend.
Few guys did do their jobs.
Should we talk about
Couple
people that
didn't,
did
though.
their jobs?
Absolutely.
New segment. Did your jobs. You want to start us off?
Yeah, sure. Shout out Will Levis. You did your job this weekend. Girlfriend broke up with you. Never a good sign. But unlike Tom Brady, who lost Giselle, when Will lost his girl, he actually balled out 4 touchdowns. I think over 300 passing yards. D-Hop's back. I have D-Hop on my bench in fantasy.
Ouch.
I'm just watching him drop a casual 40
Where
piece.
the fuck is the Falcons defense like 90% of the game, bro?
Dude, I actually don't
Yeah.
understand how. Well, also, I don't know if you saw the first passing touchdown to D-Hop, but that was OPI.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
want to get
yeah.
into it, but that's OPI. Dude actually dragged the corner on the Falcons just completely out of the play, and D-Hop just had a walk-in touchdown. I don't know how you don't call that. But no, Will Levis, you did your job. Old Penn Stater transferred to Kentucky, obviously. But shout out Will Levis. Love seeing. I'm going to call him a Penn State. I think he's a Penn State guy at heart. Will Levis, you
Penn
did
State
your
guy.
job. And I'm sorry, Trent, but the Falcons are the worst road team in the NFL, and I cannot believe you put them in the
can't
Surge
believe
6.
it either, dude. What a fucking shit bet that
That was a horrible bet.
horrible bet,
But
dude.
Taylor Heineke, if he would have started the whole game, it's different.
We win that game
100%.
if Taylor Heineke.
Ritter is a bum. But
He
we'll
looked
get into
good.
that later.
Yeah.
Maybe if we
Yeah,
do
yeah,
hang
yeah.
him up. Trent, who do you have doing their job this week?
One man did his job for me when I needed him most, and it was Austin Eckler. Rushing in the first touchdown on prime time with boots on the ground
Huge.
in SoFi.
It's electric.
It was very nerve-wracking because I did not want to fumble this bag. If I'm going to this game, I've never been to a primetime game, I got to come through with the first CD. And I sat there and debated between like 5 different guys. Eventually just ruled out any bear. I was like, okay, well, I'm going balls deep with the Chargers. Someone's scoring first on the Chargers. And the line was so ridiculous for Eckler, plus 350. That's just like ridiculous.
I was chirping on Twitter.
I know.
That was a W chirp though.
It was a W chirp.
I was like plus 350. Nice, dude. That'll cover the Uber ride home.
And I'm sitting next to the fucking crabs. I'm like, dude, fuck Shelly, man.
I was joking. That's a sick hit though. I'm glad you hyped.
What was the
Right.
game like? I know SoFi is normally like a
Dude.
junk atmosphere, but what was the game like?
Like the Chargers,
Junk.
the Chargers
Just say it.
organization, like
say
it just didn't feel like a real fucking program.
Did
Yeah.
you see
Like-
the plant?
The plan?
I don't know how to describe it, but just like everyone's got the same jersey on. There's like no history really,
Yeah.
and all the fans just look the same. Like all those California kids, like we all look the fucking same.
Did you see the industry plant?
The industry. Oh my god, I did see the industry plant.
Wait, you saw her?
Yeah, dude, I wanted to fucking go down there. She was like field side in her own little like box.
Mm.
Of course, she's got feels.
But someone DM'd me during the game and was like, "Yo, you got to find her." And I'm like, "Dude, I would love to. I just can't. I have no idea where she is." And he sends me a video that he took from the broadcast, and I'm like, "Wait, that looks like right over there. There she is." And I was watching her the whole game. I was like, "Fuck, do I go over there or not?"
See if she's actually cheering.
No, she was dancing the whole time.
Is
Like,
she
Yeah,
in
well, now
the-
she's
that
got,
enthusiastic?
now she's got all eyes on her 24/7. She knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows.
But atmospheres, I feel like you say that about a lot of places. Like, what do you consider like a real atmosphere? That's kind
That's
of
like I haven't gone to an NFL game that has like I haven't gone to a Bills game, haven't gone to an Eagles game.
Yeah.
You know, with die-hard fans that are there through the fucking worst of it and through the best of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like the Chargers, like
Well, how'd you feel about Cowboys? Those are
The Cowboys is
Big
legit.
time, yeah.
That's a real fan base.
Okay.
You know, with
Yeah.
some history.
Right.
They've been their ups and their downs. You know, they've gone through it.
Okay.
Chargers
That's
just
fair.
just felt like Mickey Mouse a little bit.
I will
That's
say I'm
fair.
a little jealous that you got to see a first touchdown score in
Dude,
boots
that's
on
why
the
I
ground.
could.
Yeah,
That's why I
that's
couldn't
crazy.
fumble it. That's why I had to take Eckler,
I know,
bro.
but that's so sick.
I had to.
Who
right
was your?
there.
Who would have been your second option if you didn't take Eckler?
Dude, Quentin Johnson was speaking to me. And
I
he
thought you
actually-
said like Cole. Wait, who'd you say?
Cole Kmet.
Yeah, Cole
I mean, the
Kmet.
tight end for the Bears, but I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna do that. But Quentin Johnson actually had his best game of the year
Did
so
he?
far as a rookie.
How many catches?
He had like 4 or 5.
Okay.
That's big.
Dude,
time.
that's so big. He never even fucking gets 2.
Bastard.
Yeah.
All right, LC, who did their job for you this weekend?
I'm gonna move it to college football. Malik Murphy, QB2 at Texas. He had his start this weekend with Quinn being hurt and absolutely did his job. Just a no sweat win for the boys, and I'm proud of him.
I did not know Quinn didn't play.
Yeah, he got hurt last weekend. But Malik Murphy, it did look like it was his first start, but he looks so promising. He has an awesome arm, and yeah, I'm really proud of him.
Wait,
He did
is
his
that
job.
the backup
Mhm.
that is like a beast?
Yes, yeah.
He looked good.
He was like 6'4", like 220,
Yeah.
like,
I have
huge
a
guy.
question. If he had gotten hurt,
Mhm.
would Arch have been?
Yeah.
Was Arch in pads?
Yeah,
ready to
they
go?
they thought they were gonna have Arch come out, but Sark was saying how the offense just didn't look like in rhythm enough to put him out there, but they wanted him to go out there, and that would have been that would have been crazy.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna put him out this year.
I think they will.
You do?
Maybe next weekend. hmm
Might
He
put him
wanted
in
him to go out there. It's just like we never like fully caught our rhythm.
How
Oh,
hurt
so that's
is
fair.
Quinn?
He like hurt his shoulder, I think, but it's like week to week.
Okay.
I don't know how long he'll be out.
Might put him in against TCU when that game gets out of hand.
That
Oh, dang! And I'll be boots on
that would be
ground.
fucking
I'll be
nuts.
boots on ground. That'd be cool.
Like you got about it.
I feel like everyone knew it was coming. Zach Wilson, you did your job.
Yeah,
When we
absolutely. Absolutely, you get to say that. You get to
when
say
we
that.
needed him most.
Yeah.
24 seconds, no problem. That's what he said in his head.
Throw up.
24 seconds, no problem. 50-yard drive when we needed him most. New York is finally green.
Mm.
You're gonna need him to do his job next week because you got Trevor Lawrence on a bye.
Yeah, I'm starting Zach Wilson in fantasy so that when I beat Trent and ruin his undefeated season
Wow.
with Zach Wilson at quarterback, it's gonna feel
Dude,
that much
Trent's
sweeter.
getting such a layup.
In such a
with
big
Zach
matchup,
Wilson
that's who
in
you
there.
want your quarterback to be.
That is who my
Who
quarterback
are the Jets
will
playing
be.
next
Wow.
week?
The Chargers. Moose defense. He's gonna swing that rock around.
Dude, they're my.
Khalil Mack's
Oh.
going.
You want to hear something crazy? I was telling you guys a little bit earlier, but there were a combined 15 punts in the first half of that Jets-Giants game. 15 punts in the first half. That is
Jeez.
unheard of.
That's a lot.
The record for punts in a game is 27, and Scott Hansen said we reached, I think it was 25. So
Dude,
we
I
were
had,
right there.
I had to pick between the Falcons and Jets for the surgical, and I went with the fucking Falcons.
I would have done the same exact thing, bro. Tyrod's looked good. All right, good enough. Didn't Tyrod get hurt? Yeah, he did. You didn't
Yeah.
even beat the second string quarterback for the Giants in overtime.
I mean, Tyrod looked a moose, but also I don't know if he went to the hospital. I don't know if he's good.
Actually,
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
I
They
didn't
took him
know
to- He
that.
like hurt his ribs, and they said he took him to the hospital.
Aw.
But Tommy DeVito, they didn't even let him throw the ball. I don't know if you guys looked at the stats.
Yeah,
Like there was, I think
were
it was
like,
3
"Nah."
passes to like 24 rush plays.
they were,
yeah.
they were like chanting like "Let him throw."
Yeah,
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Saquon had like 40 rush attempts. Shout out Giants for trying to
Jeez.
keep that guy healthy. Oh wait, they don't give a fuck.
They ran him literally into the ground.
They actually ran him like he literally is invincible. Like it's
Silly.
insane.
No, I mean, but
Jeez.
Zach Wilson, you did your job. Appreciate you.
W's.
I don't know if you guys saw either, but Aaron Rodgers is gonna play again this year.
Oh
Like-
yeah, he's already like doing drop backs and stuff. Like it's
He was-
unreal.
Fully bouncing around on both legs, throwing throws in warm-ups with Zach Wilson, like 3-step drops, bouncing on it. Like if he comes back this year, he will have revolutionized medicine. And the way you attack an Achilles injury. You think about Kevin Durant going down in the finals and then not being able to play the whole next year. You think about guys like Kirk Cousins. Like if
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers can come back, he will have changed like medical sports science, like the history. of it.
Yeah, I mean Achilles is like literally the worst thing you can
The worst
like
thing.
pull.
Yeah.
And so it's
I'll
crazy.
say I talk a lot of shit on Mikey and his Jets, but I'm rooting for you. I want you to be in
Yeah.
a position to
Wow.
where you can make the playoffs and win that division. Honestly, because fuck the Dolphins.
Fake good.
Patriots are like fucking dog shit.
Moose.
And the Bills, like they just don't want it.
Moose.
So someone's got to want it. The Jets seem like
Yeah.
they want it more.
We want it. It feels like, I will say that I was watching the games with some buddies this weekend, and I think the funniest thing someone has ever said is they're like, Robert Saleh might have the worst job in football. Having to watch that team every weekend from the sideline, knowing that your job is on the line, dude, I'd have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Like watching Zach Wilson go 3 and out every drive, and your defense only give up 10 points. Like you're just sitting there, like,
Dude.
oh my fuck.
Just pulling his hair out. No wonder he's bald.
Yeah, he's literally like, yeah. Now he's growing out like a depression beard. It looks like. Like, you know what I'm talking about? When you get get in that mode, and you're like, I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He's at his wits end, dude. But I
love
mean,
Deion.
people did their jobs. People didn't do their jobs. Some people need to hang them up. I guess. Do we want to do another? I guess recurring segment. Hang them up.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys love the hang 'em up segment.
Love the hang 'em up segment.
I'm
Awful track record by the way in our hang 'em ups. I said Anthony Davis. He's looked like an MVP. You said Jose Altuve. He
Yeah,
went
he-
on an absolute
You
tear.
doubled down though, which we respect.
I
You
did.
said- You said yourself. You hit a PP entry in a first touchdown. I forget who you've been telling to hang 'em up.
Flames who have still looked horrible. So
No, that's good.
it's a W.
The hang 'em up aging well.
Let's see if this one ages well. Mikey Overs hang 'em up.
Whoa.
Mikey Overs.
What is that?
Whoa.
Hang 'em up.
What is
Whoa.
that? Why am I
Yeah,
hanging
you got to
them
give
up?
your reasoning for
Why
that.
the fuck am I hanging them up?
Why are you hanging them up?
Yeah.
Dude, where do I even start, man?
Like, what is this?
I had reasoning, but now I just completely forgot it. Like, I'm not going to
The
lie.
reasoning for me hanging them up, I would love to know.
Give me a sec. I actually completely forgot. I
That's-
was like, oh, perfect. I'll do Mikey.
That
Do
is
someone else and come back to me. Do someone else and come back to me. I actually forgot.
insane. Who's hanging them up?
Go ahead. I need to think of mine for a sec.
I feel like there's a couple people that were contending for this one. But again, I'm going to go back to one that I've already said. I just feel like Caleb Williams, like, you got to hang him up. dude.
Again,
Like,
doubling
Cal,
down.
Cal almost beats him as a 10-point
I
favorite.
wish they lost.
Me too. You have every opportunity in the world to be great, and you got to go blow for blow with one of the worst teams in the Pac-12. Like, at what point is Caleb Williams going to be the Caleb Williams that Caleb Williams thinks he is?
Facts.
So hang him up until then.
Wow. I remember
Whoa.
my point. Mikey Overs, hang him up.
Yeah.
You said that the 49ers, it was the 49ers and then the rest of the NFL, and they haven't won a game since you said that. I knew it was something worth it. Dude, they lost back-to-back games.
and your
Brock
duffel
Purdy's
for
looked
that
like
one.
absolute moose. I kept receipts, dog. I just, the lights got too bright when I said that. You know, I said it.
That's fair.
I was like, you turn these lights up, Josh.
You're like Marcus
fuck.
Simeon.
That's-
I get it.
Absolutely.
I will say,
That
though.
leads me to mine.
I will say, though. I will say, though, in defense of that take, when the Niners are rolling out Brock Purdy, who has half a brain after literally getting his head turned into scrambled eggs, that doesn't help my cause.
What, dude? No way you're making scrambled egg
I'm just
head
saying,
excuses.
he somehow clears a concussion protocol. Like, no way. The baseline was probably 0. And he got
Maybe
one
we
question
just
right.
this 49ers defense isn't as good as we think it is. Joe Burrow carved them apart. Who else did they lose to the week before? The Vikings, right? In
Vikings.
prime time. Come on,
And the
man.
Browns.
The Browns too. Mikey said, guess what? The 49ers and then the rest of the NFL.
At the time.
3 straight losses.
Damn.
At the time.
Mikey Overs.
Hang him up.
Dude, Chelly might be a
Fuck
fucking
up.
hater, man. You guys are
I'm
haters.
not a hater. I just
Yeah.
am so glad I kept receipts on that.
That was a good one.
So basically, if we say hang him up, just start taking that player's like more than or
Yeah.
whatever
I'm
it is.
getting- I'm
Or
about to
that
get hot.
team.
Mikey's about to be
Start
red
fading
hot.
I'm about to get hot.
Hang it up. Got to go to Marcus Simeon. And I promise you, he's going to go yard as soon as anyone watches
Yeah, that's
this
what I'm
pod.
saying. Now you got to take him.
But the lights have been way too bright for Marcus in this postseason. He just can't see the ball well right now. His at-bats are absolute rat shit. The only way he's getting on base is walks. And you could just see it in his eyes when he's at the plate.
Scared to
he
death.
looks scared as fuck.
Scared to death. Can't believe he's there. You know what I mean? Worst leadoff batter in the postseason of all time.
Dude.
And
Like,
feel
I don't
like
know
you
why they
need-
don't put Evan Carter up there. I know he's like, it's
And
his
I-
rookie year, but like, he's patient at the plate. Marcus will go out there and just.
Like it
Swing.
started out as like a joke a little bit towards the tail end of the season, but
Yeah.
as a Rangers fan and like as you're very tapped in with Rangers fans in the Rangers community, you guys got to be fucking pissed off. With
So
Marcus.
pissed. I mean, he's making what, $25 million a year,
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
and it's like Adolis Garcia. People don't know he's only making $750,000 a year. And that's because of other reasons. But it's just like paying him so much money and then seeing this performance in the postseason just sucks. But to his defense, I will say there's a lot of times like he'll just rip balls. They just happen to go into gloves. You know what I mean? It's like he'll have like 105 exit
literally.
velo shot. It's just like to left field
Yeah.
Why
in
is
the glove.
Adolis only getting 750?
I forgot exactly.
You guys are gonna have to pay.
There's
him.
a reason for he's gonna get paid for sure.
Paid.
But there is a reason for
That's
that.
insane. I
Dude,
thought he
they're
should.
paying Simeon and Seeger like a total of like $500 million.
Yeah, Seager's making what 35 million a year.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, they
crazy.
both signed like
but he's
mega
doing his
deals.
job. I love that for him.
Seager's a
No, yeah,
beast.
Seeger deserves.
But
every
Marcus
penny.
Simeon, it's like out of every MLB player, that's who you gave the bag
Yeah.
to after one good season.
Damn.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want you to answer it honestly.
Yeah.
If the Diamondbacks win the World Series, would this be the most incredible story in baseball of a team to win the World Series?
I mean,
It's
really,
definitely
both
up
of these
there.
teams making it is just unreal. Like,
Yeah, but
I mean-
the D-backs had literally a 0.01% chance to be here,
yeah.
and the fact that they're in the World
They
Series
didn't have
alone.
like any pitching.
Yeah, beating
no
out.
pitching.
Oh, dang it.
They-
But beating out the Braves, like, it's just like crazy.
The
I don't know.
Diamondbacks literally only made the playoffs because of a really bad Cubs air team.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
literally-
Suzuki
That's
didn't
so
catch
true,
it.
yeah.
Like that's so like they were a play away from not even making
what
the
this sounds
playoffs,
like?
and now they're in the World Series.
You know what this sounds exactly like? The Panthers and VGK.
yeah,
Kind of similar. Nobody really had VGK going, but
It
there's
is-
a chance they always could.
Yeah.
And
Exactly
the
the
Panthers
same.
snuck in because of a Blackhawks win against the Penguins in the last game of the year.
Yeah.
The Panthers snuck in, went to Stanley Cup final.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's just
I
like
forgot
sneaking
about
out of that division who is so stacked this year is just
Going into
It's-
Philly,
off.
beating
Yeah,
Philly
that's
twice,
incredible.
going into Texas, taking a game.
Nah, I gotta respect the fuck out of
I
them.
Yeah.
love the reason I respect the D-backs is because they play like old school small ball, which you just
they're
haven't
fast
seen.
as shit, as
Yeah.
they should.
They just
They manufacture base runners and
Yeah.
they bring them home.
Mhm.
You know, like
Steal
they
them.
will literally walk, bunt, guy on second now,
Yep,
ground out to first base. Now he's on third.
yep. Or they'll just steal on you because like
or
you're not throwing
steal,
them out.
and then a pop up and he comes home. And there wasn't even a hit recorded all inning, and they just scored on you.
yeah.
Like
That's
that's how they're
insane.
winning games.
But it also hurts defensively. Like I forgot, I think it was Marcus Simeon had like an absolute gap shot, but Corbin Carroll's just so fast and like gets to. I'm like, dude, anyone else like that's a double.
He's so good too. He's coming
Yeah,
up
he
so
is.
clutch, and he's so young.
Corbin
I
Carroll?
know.
Yeah.
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 So is Alec Thomas. Got
Yeah.
his name?
Yep.
He's
Alec
fast
Thomas,
as
he's
fuck.
We
so
used to call him
fast too.
Thanos in Philly. Fuck that
Thanos.
guy. Snapped his fingers and our season was over.
Dude, he hit a fucking moonball against you guys. That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
insane.
I mean, Cookie Craig, man, put him in there.
They're a fun team to watch though.
Hang him
So,
up.
yeah,
Cookie
so
Craig.
Trent's on the fucking, no, you're on the Rangers tonight for Game 3. LC, how'd you let that happen?
I tried my best. To all the Rangers fans, I already apologized to them. I called you every insult in the book. I threatened you many
She did
times.
give it her all. She gave it her
I
all.
need
really
to know-
did.
I want to put myself in Trent's shoes. I can't even fathom the fact that, like, you have people. It's one thing to bet something and then to be faded.
Yeah.
But it's another thing for people to, like, congratulate fans. Like, an entire fan base on, like,
yeah, the
win-
graphic where it's like, "Thank you, fans."
It's like shout out Booker with Trent. Like, do you think if the D-backs win the World Series and Trent bets the Rangers the rest of the way, do you think the D-backs thank him in like the post-game conference?
They should.
Someone
Someone
Absolutely.
will do
they
something
should.
on social media for
Like the D-backs account's like, dude, we couldn't have done it without our main mascot. It's like, oh my
Mhm.
god, the D-backs have a new mascot. It's like,
Dude,
book
the
it with
series is
Trent.
going 7 games. I'm telling you, 100%.
There's
Just
a
back
good
and
chance.
forth, back
Yeah.
and forth.
But it's just weird, like, you know, you and I go to the Rangers game, we lose a 9-4. It's just me at the game, we get a walk-off bomb. You know, that's just the
sucked
that's the
soul
trend
out
effect.
of me, by the way. That game
It was
sucked the
incredible.
soul out of me.
I
I
know
was
you're on the
frozen.
Diamondbacks, but for me, that was the best game I've
I
ever been
couldn't
to and probably
imagine.
will ever be to
That
or
was
go
nuts.
to.
That's
Yeah.
nuts. In the World Series.
It was
Did you go
crazy.
live there?
Dude, it blew up when Corey Seager had that 2-run shot. And then obviously when Adolis hit the walk-off home run, like that play, I wish y'all could have seen it because I feel like y'all it would have got y'all's respect.
Is the
But it was
dome open?
crazy.
Is the dome open?
It was
It's
closed.
Still closed?
It was
Damn.
closed.
damn
It's because it was
it,
rainy.
dude.
It's because it was rainy.
Okay.
But yeah.
I will say, it's gonna sound like a made up story, but I was at the bar with some buddies, and before Adolis came up, this kid was like, "Yo," that I hang out with. He was like, "Yo, I need you to open your book and see if you can get Adolis to hit a homer, 'cause I guarantee he's walking this shit off." No. And I was like, "All right, let me like open the book, see if they have like next at bat." Couldn't get a line. I was at Christie's on the top floor. Adolis hits it, and he just turns around. And he's like, "There's no fucking way," and it goes over, dude. The bar went Literally, the roof came off the bar.
Yeah.
Like, people were throwing their beer. Like, I was soaked, and it was
Let's
already
go.
raining. And, like, people were throwing their beers. Like, this kid tried to pick up a chair, and the security was like, whoa! And, like, took the kid out. But literally an insane call.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
that's
that
the thing-
stadium blew up.
That's the thing about the D-backs, though, is because you lose in demoralizing fashion like that.
Mm-hmm.
A punch to the nose, and you come back and you score 10 runs the next game.
9.
9. My bad. 9.
This is
Like,
9.
that just shows the fight in the
And
team.
in game 1.
Like, you just lost when Zach Allen's on the bump. Like, your chances
Yeah.
of winning the World Series now are probably not great, you know. And they come back and they shit on the Rangers next game. Of course, I had the Rangers.
Yeah.
that game.
Tip of the cap to Merrill Kelly, because what the heck was that?
Yeah,
he
was
looked so
fucking
good.
Nolan Ryan. Where'd that come from?
I don't know, but whatever.
These are just names. I just want everyone to know how little I know about baseball. I feel like
It's a
people are
tough
just
sport to get
saying
into.
names.
Nolan Ryan? You don't know Nolan Ryan?
He's like
No
the greatest
idea.
pitcher of all time, right?
He's the greatest
He's
pitcher
up
of all
there.
time.
Yeah.
He's up
thought-
there.
You'd probably be more familiar with his jersey
Oh.
from college.
Fun fact, I ripped Juul in Nolan Ryan's bathroom one time.
What?
Dude, like what?
I mean, it's kind of off the rails, but now I gotta hear about that. Like, what?
We did a documentary. You know that big jersey in my room that says like Atia on it?
Yeah.
That documentary was about like 3 pitchers and they were all 3 in different leagues. One was in the MLB, the other one was in the KBO, and the other one was in minor leagues. And so it was just like their story and how they're friends, and like their wives and like how their lives are so different. And then we got to interview like Nolan Ryan's wife. And so I had to drive to fucking Buttfuck, Texas to go to their insane ranch.
Yeah.
Insane
Is it in
ranch.
Houston or
Yeah.
around Houston? Yeah.
Yeah. Massive ranch.
Jeez.
And I was in Nolan Ryan's house, and then I was like, wow, I can say I ripped Juul in Nolan Ryan's house.
That's what.
I love
That's
how
Like,
special.
your solution to being in
So
Nolan
in the
Ryan's house is like,
bathroom-
I'm gonna sneak in that bathroom and rip the fuck out of this Juul.
Before I leave.
dude, we've been friends with Trent for years, and it's always just like, I've ripped Juul in Nolan Ryan's bathroom.
Yeah, it's just random, like the
Dude,
coolest
what?
stories ever. It's like,
It's like,
what?
oh my
Or most
God.
random.
You know, Shakira
Dude,
shook her butt in
Worst
front of
part. So it was a 2-camera setup for this interview with Nolan Ryan's wife, and I didn't click record.
Dude, you've always been a bot.
Yeah, like they're.
Thank
I'm not
God the girl I
surprised.
was with actually hit record on the other camera, so we only had one shot, but I fucked up so bad.
Dude, you're a bot.
Could you
So
imagine
bad.
like working with Trent before he like did all this shit, and you like do like a sick interview with Nolan Ryan and his wife, and you like finish the interview like, dude, that's sick. He comes out of the bathroom fresh off a drawer, and she's like, yeah, you didn't click record.
The cloud's still like around him.
What? Dude, what
clicked
is
it.
literally gonna be next? Like genuinely, what is next?
It's always something.
Took a poop in Shohei's bathroom.
You know, that's fucking crazy. I actually like shit my drawers in Corey Seager's house too. It's like,
Dude, this
what?
guy at the airport today, it was like over the loudspeaker, it was like, Shohei, you left your suitcase. I'm like, holy fuck, is it Shohei? His last name was like Martin. I'm like, who the fuck names Shohei Martin? I was like, holy shit, is
No way
Shohei?
you like looked around.
Shohei coming to the Rangers? Shohei Martin.
might come across this clip and be like, what the fuck? Dude?
Oh my god, my suitcase.
I fucking knew I left it at the airport. Fuck.
Babe.
Babe, I look at this. I knew I left it at the airport. God, that's so good. Josh, can I get a fun fact out of you, please?
Yeah, so this is a little fun fact about the NFL.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so there's a total amount of 1,696 players in the NFL, and only 82 of them are not U.S. born. So, how bad is the 2028 Olympics going to be when we play them in flag football?
Oh,
Raps.
wait. So the flag football for the Olympics is going to be a professional.
I don't know how that's even possible. dude.
They want the NFL players in it. I
Dude,
did see that.
That they want.
Mhm.
We are going to smoke show.
Dude, what do you do when Bijan's running at you? Like, what are
do
they
you
gonna
What do you
do?
guys think the spread's going to be for U.S.
Dude, it's gonna
versus
be
like Zimbabwe?
72 and a half.
Dude, I could see like New Zealand. I mean, I know it's rugby, a little different, but New Zealand could do something. I don't know.
I'm also thinking like maybe like
They could.
like what if we played like the Chinese national team and they're just shifty? Like we might not be able to grab that flag.
Yo,
Dude, they're
that's
gonna
a
be
good
quick.
point.
They're
Like,
gonna
you
be
put
quick.
Sauce Gardner's like 6'2", you got like a 5'8", like
Yeah.
shifty Chinese guy. He's,
Yeah.
like, trying to grab his
That's
flag.
a good point.
That's a good
On
point.
offense, it's raps though. Like Hall of Fame Josh Dobbs could throw it up
What
to
if
Jamar
we-
Chase and
What
be
if we
over.
put out like our NBA team, like our men's basketball team as our flag football
Get
team?
LeBron a tight end.
LeBron at tight end, KD at quarterback, so he can just see over everything.
That would be gross.
Well, I know Micah Parsons said he wants to play, but I don't see there being a lot of value in a D lineman in flag football.
Yeah.
5 Mississippi, bro.
What's his?
Could you imagine being like, dude? Could you imagine being like an Australian dude and you're like playing flag football and you just see Micah Parsons counting Mississippi in front of you? 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. I'd be like, oh shit! Trying to get that ball up. 5. He's just walking 5 Mississippi. I'm coming. Get that ball out. Or like imagine like having to defend Marquise Brown on a go route.
No, dude.
Nah.
Or Devin Duvernay. Tyreek Hill.
You might
What do you
see-
do?
Oh,
No, what do you do
Devin
against
Duvernay.
Tyreek Hill?
Dude, what are you,
Duvernay.
Devin Duvernay? The
He's fast.
Well,
He's
just could be a random
fast.
player.
He is
Yeah,
fast.
he's
But
fast as
there's
shit.
Tyreek
Anybody. Like,
Yeah.
I think that the best
Tyreek
player
Hill.
like on this list is, I mean,
You put
like, most of
Bajan.
them are offensive linemen and punters, and then like there's a couple like random people like Chase Claypool's like from Canada, but like there's most of these guys are punters and offensive linemen and kickers.
Dude, Chase Claypool as captain of the Canadian flag football team would be tough.
We would literally beat their dick off. Like, especially with all of his attitude shit. Who would be like your guys, like if we were in control of the U.S. flag football team, like who are you taking?
I mean,
How many-
Tyreek was like literally born for flag football.
No, it's got to be Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, you got 2 wide receivers, a tight
What
end.
quarterback do you want? That's a good one.
I like that one.
yeah.
What
I think
quarterback
need a
would you
mobile-
want
need a
starting?
mobile quarterback for sure. I think Lamar.
I feel like Kyler is also perfect.
Dude,
Kyler, yeah, you're not taking that flag. You're not
Nah.
taking the flag off. You're not
would-
taking the flag off.
I'd rather have Lamar than Kyler.
No, dude. You
Lamar's-
can
I
shifty
mean,
Kyler.
Lamar, I mean, can't go wrong. I'll
Yeah,
take
I feel like
either
you
one.
can't go wrong.
Kyler's flag because he's a little lower to the ground.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's got gremlin mode.
Okay,
Get
yeah.
over here.
Oh,
I feel like Kyler Murray would be the perfect quarterback.
But
Yeah.
none
Put
of
him
these
with
guys are
Tyreek.
like over 6 foot. Like Tyreek Hill, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, you want just
I guess
fucking-
Gronk wants to play too.
I mean, that would be just
I mean,
That would be unfair.
unconscious.
I
Who's
don't-
stopping?
I wouldn't
Gronk?
mind that. No.
That flag might be easy.
Yeah, I was about to say Gronk. I feel like I could
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but the mossing videos of Gronk against
Yeah.
like these random countries.
No, I think
No
you
one's
take
guarding him
Tyreek
in the red
Hill.
zone.
I think you take Tyreek Hill. I love Kyler Murray or
I
Lamar.
do too. Yeah,
I
either
think
one.
you definitely take like just. I'd love to watch like Devonta Adams run a route. Like someone might fall if he's running a route.
Or Jay Jettis. Come on.
Jay Jettis would be nuts.
Come on.
And then just for the visual, I think it has to be Derrick Henry.
Yeah, honestly.
The thought of anyone trying to grab that flag.
But if you
off
want
of
someone
Derrick
who's like
Henry-
real jukey, you gotta go Bijan.
Saquon Bijan, yeah.
Yeah,
Bijan,
Saquon, you
Saquon.
could
You
go
just have
too.
to dab up Bijan before the game, then you won't do anything.
Dude, wait. Dude,
Still way too soon.
Najee Harris
It's
is gonna
still
be
so soon.
pissed when he doesn't make the team.
He was
You
so
know
proud
who
of that
would
one.
be
Look how
so
proud he
sad?
was.
Wait,
Got him.
Look how proud he was of that one.
Wait, I didn't even realize what he said, dude. Wait. I'm over here just like, wait, what's he fucking?
Anyway, Chili's over there
Saquon-
being like, well, maybe like, dude, now he's gonna be pissed.
I literally didn't hear his jaw. I was like, I don't Najee. I don't know, maybe
He's
not
still
Najee.
over there cooking.
Joe, he was actually. I don't know if you guys heard. He was like, dude, Najee would be pissed. I feel like-
Trent's over here making joke of the year.
Oh, it's
That's
true.
insane.
Whatever, man.
Had that one incubated.
Yeah, that one was sitting. I could just
That was a
feel
good. I mean,
in
I'll
you.
give it to you. It was a good one.
Garrett Wilson would also be a great addition.
I don't know about that.
Do you want to do our Halloween candy draft?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I think we'll do top Halloween candy draft. We'll do a snake. Maybe we'll just do a normal draft, snake style.
Yeah, we'll do snake.
We'll go Trent, me, Lauren, Chelly, Lauren, me, Trent, and everyone gets 4.
Let's do teams. Let's do 2
You want to
teams.
do teams?
Two,
I feel like we
yeah.
haven't discussed as a team.
Also,
It's
I feel like
alright.
you're just slipping out of your costume, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Keeps going.
It just keeps leaving.
I'm gonna put the hood.
We're gonna look back over. It's just at his waist.
So, guys,
Just gonna be nude at the end of it. Whoa! All right, fine. You want to do me and?
I guess it is harder because like you might love almond joys. I don't fuck with almond joys.
Can you win, or no?
No, you're just like people like.
Well, I think this is the first one we let the people decide,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then we'll put out a graphic.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I think it is really hard to do like for. I think it is better to do 2 and 2. But
Okay,
you're
we
right.
can
We
do
didn't
2.
discuss.
So you want to do teams or no teams?
I think we do teams, and we just discuss real quick.
All right, what do you want the teams?
I think me and LC.
Let's
All right,
roll.
Just
Alright.
easier for the shots, for the
Let's
clips
roll.
and stuff.
All right, word. All right, so we're gonna do a Halloween candy draft. We'll do a pick, you do a pick, we'll do a pick, you
Yep.
do a pick.
Mhm.
4 candies. I want to play this fun game.
Real
to
quick though,
decide
what'd
who
you call a
picks.
Kit Kat last time? A 4 or something?
No. A Kit Kat for me was
I
like
need-
a 6, I
I
think.
need you to lock in.
I've always wanted to use this app, so we're gonna do it to see who gets the first pick. I need everyone to put their finger on my phone.
Okay.
You've never used this app before.
Okay, hold on, Chelly already fucked it up. Everyone remove finger. Okay.
Oh.
The one, whoever's finger it picks gets first pick. Okay, it's going. It's picking. It's blinking.
Blinking.
Let's
Oh,
go.
whatever.
Let's fucking go.
Rigged
Home
shit.
field advantage.
That's a win.
Home field
advantage is
advantage.
nuts. All right, I think
Rigged app.
I feel like we either play to the people and we go some sort of chocolate, or we just take what we love and we go Sour
I was
Patch
thinking
Kids.
chocolate too.
Mm.
Sour Patch.
Yeah.
At the one spot.
At the one spot, you can't go wrong. Sour Patch Kids.
It's a great call.
I was thinking chocolate immediately.
I was too.
What's like your favorite thing like when you're going through as a kid? Like you were like, I used to organize them because I have OCD, but
Y'all are gonna think I'm weird, but M&Ms are my favorite.
M&M's definitely solid because you can peanut M&M's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
don't know if
think
that's
you
a one.
blow this draft. If you
Yeah,
think
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
that's
do
not. It's
sour.
not one.
I
It's
think,
not one.
I think we get
Okay.
M&M's because we get back-to-back picks. By the way.
Sour gummy worms.
Sour gummy worms.
I'm not getting that in my bag.
I'm thinking like
Where are you
I was
trick-or-treating?
I was
Trolleys?
thinking,
The
like,
trolleys?
I'm thinking like
Okay.
Milky Way or like Twix. I love.
I can go Twix.
All right, let's go Twix.
We can go
Wow,
Twix.
that's a
Twix.
Really good pick.
That's a really
You
good
guys
one.
go back to back.
Way to
too,
come
so
back
you
for
get
that one. That was a
All
good
right,
one.
Twix.
I was botching.
And then I think we go like either Starburst or Skittles are out. I love Starburst personally.
I do
Red
too.
Starburst and pink Starburst are like they hit so different during
That
Halloween.
pink one.
Side note: there's nothing worse than opening one of those like 2-pack of Starburst and they're both orange. or
Double
red.
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
double
We should-
yellows used to make me contemplate life.
We
Yeah,
should have
yellow
got
is
them and had
tough.
Trent open to see if he's like actually Fade God. If he got both yellows.
That would have been so
It
classic.
should be like a daily test of if you're gonna fade or not. Just in
Yeah.
the morning, you open it up and see what colors you get.
That's actually
That's
such a
classic.
good
So I
thing.
can go Starburst though.
Starburst.
Love that.
Twix and Starburst are the
That's
top
a
two.
I'm not gonna lie, those are great too.
That's what I'm talking about,
Great
Charlie.
ones.
You're
I'm
in
gonna
your
run
bag.
some by you. I don't know what they're called, but I used to love. They're like little chocolate balls.
Milk Duds.
Whoppers.
Malted
Malt-
milk.
Whoppers.
That's a good one.
Dude,
That's
I
a
used to
fucking
love
good
a
one.
Whopper.
Whoppers used to sit
That's
at the
way too
bottom of my baggie.
All right, so give me what's at the all right, what's at the top of your baggie? Because mine was probably anything sour, and then probably Snickers.
Snickers.
You want to go Snickers?
Snag it.
I'm
Snag
All right, we're
Snickers.
going Snickers at the 3 spot.
gonna have Snickers.
Do we go back to back to end out our
That's
list?
your 2 spot.
Hear me out.
That's your 2 spot.
So,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, we
You
gotta
guys
oh,
go
that's our
again,
2
yeah.
spot. Oh, but we do go again, correct?
You go
Yeah.
again.
Hear me out.
What was at the top of your baggie?
What about those cute little Krabby Patties that are gummy?
I'm not gonna lie, those were at the bottom of my barrel.
No.
Those were
Dude,
so
that's not
good.
Halloween though.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
is
I
it?
feel like you get
I
those
swear I
Halloween
only
sometimes.
ever got those on Halloween. Never
And
anywhere
like the
else.
little pizzas.
Oh, the little pizzas, yeah.
But the gummy Krabby Patties.
I feel like that might play well to the audience. I think we go with that for our
Really?
third. Yeah.
That's a cheap shot.
Gummy Krabby Patty.
Come on, man. I know you fuck with that chat.
I was gonna. You guys going with that?
Yeah.
I was gonna go root beer. The little root beer gummies. The little root.
Yeah,
bottles.
sell this draft away and take the root beer.
No,
gummy
we're
flex,
not
dude.
doing that. You
Hold
guys
on.
just got a gummy.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on,
doing
hold on. Let's think this through. I had it, Shelly.
that. I mean, we haven't said. Candy corn is gross.
Yeah, but I was never thinking candy corn,
I
guys.
fuck with candy corn.
Ew, dude.
I do too.
It's a good like out of the. That's like the community bowl. You know.
I
Every
just felt
family's
like
got that bowl of
Halloween,
candy
like you
corn.
got to cut that one
I think
in.
now's when we snag M&Ms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
Wow,
That's a
waited-
great one.
waited an extra round.
It's a good
It
pick.
was smart.
Sharp.
So that was 4, and then we get our 5 pick now. I think we do some sort
Y'all
of.
are asleep on Charlie's.
Dude, I think we just go. Do you want to do sour Skittles? I love sour Skittles.
That's a good one. Yes, I would love
Yeah,
that. I
round
love
out.
that.
All right, sour
Dude,
Skittles
this is
for
the
now.
best you've ever done in a game. Holy shit.
Yo, what the fuck?
The fifth grader? No.
Hey,
but
yo.
he knows it's candy.
Yo. All right, sour Skittles. Sour Skittles.
You know what's the worst is
I'm
like when you
thinking.
get pretzels.
I actually love the pretzels. Dude, it
Like
makes it
that
a little
shit.
salty with the sweet. I used to love that shit.
That
No,
shit
what's like
pissed
the
me
white
off.
pretzels?
Oh my
Those
God, I
were
just-
so the yogurt pretzels.
Yo, I'm not-
Guys, I'm gonna be honest.
Yogurt pretzels are fucking fun.
Yeah.
My favorite underrated candy. Take 5. So fucking good.
I don't even
Take
think
5.
I've
You think I
had.
was gonna shock the room?
Yeah. Why did you guys not react?
No, you thought we would be like,
Was it-
oh.
was that a shock the room take?
Why didn't you guys freak out?
You like paused after.
Dude, take 5. I was like, yo, guys.
Take 5.
Take 5. Are take 5s not like electric?
No,
I'll be honest. I've never had one.
I don't know if I've ever been like this family's
They
getting.
used to hand them out after.
Oh my god, dude! I just won our draft. Fucking Reese's cups. Dude, you take a fucking Reese's cups as your last pick,
You got
and you
that
go to bed at
5
night
spot?
knowing
Holy
you get the
crap.
Reese's cups.
No, you get 2 more. Or is Reese's
No, that's
last?
it. This is it.
Oh yeah.
Get the Reese's.
Yeah, we got the finals. Mikey and Trent got Sour Patch Kids, Snickers,
Kit Kat,
Krabby
yeah.
Gummies,
Kit Kat
Reese's.
is so
And
disrespectful.
then Lauren and Shelly have Twix, Starburst, M&Ms, and Sour Skittles.
We
Without-
got some heavy
This is
hitters.
good, yeah.
Without the
We have
team
some heavy
names, I think we
hitters.
released those graphics and we let people vote.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I will say honorable mention. I was a freak show. I used to love the different flavored Twizzlers that come in the little 3-pack.
I love those.
I just want to say the SpongeBob pick was smart because people are gonna like that one.
nostalgia. That one reeks of nostalgia.
does.
I will say I'm not a Reese's guy. Also,
I'm not either.
if you play to the peanut butter card, there's a lot of people with peanut butter allergies out there. So
oh,
you
you're
might
right.
lost.
We might have alienated.
You lost.
We might have alienated.
might have
some people.
alienated some people.
But you're gonna
there.
get votes because of SpongeBob. That was smart. That was
I don't
smart.
think he is. I think you're way what about Take Fives? Why does anybody like Take Fives?
We're gonna talk about Take 5, Chad. What is like your honorable mention, like favorite Halloween candy?
Honorable mention.
That wasn't mine. Mine is the Twizzlers that are like flavored.
I know
If
mine.
it's not Kit Kat, it's Airheads.
Oh, Airheads was a fucking
Airheads is a
great
great
one.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
those mess with my teeth too much.
I love dots.
Did you guys ever shake the Airheads?
That's a
Thoughts
good
are
one.
fired.
Did
Which
you
one?
guys ever shake the
grandma
Airheads to get
used
them
to
all the way to
like
the bottom to
dots.
be like a little piece of gum?
No.
You gotta try that. Science
LC,
personified.
what's your sleeper that nobody talked
Oh,
about?
it's a sleeper pick.
Or like whatever, like your favorite.
It's Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Kit
It's
Kat's
Kit Kat.
classic. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
So good.
It's my favorite.
Yours is Take 5, bro.
Yeah, I mean I said dots.
You want to stand on that?
Take 5.
Dots is a good one.
Comment below if you like Take Fives because I'm feeling a little alienated. And if you made it to the end of the pod, you made it this far, just comment Take 5 so I know.
Yeah, just so you know.
Just have my back.
This has been another episode of the We'll Be Seeing Pod. Remember, you can get it wherever you get pods. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube.
Like,
You can get it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
hit that like button.